Hi everyone, this is a reading for the collective for the new moon coming up. We're going into we are in strawberry moon time, which is very much the time of things being more complete, more ready. It's like the berries are ready to be eaten. That's where it got the name from, and it's just a time of a lot of the things that we have been working towards are now at a point where we can enjoy them, where we can have pleasure from them as such. We're also going into the summer solstice, which, as you know, it's a very vibrant, very energetic time. So it's the combination of those two together. It just shows us we're now at a time where it's about us really embracing us. So whatever you wanted to do over the last few months and you have been holding back or whatever, now is the time to really say to yourself, okay, I'm having the time that I want to have. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm really just being me. So it's a very good time. It's a very important time, and it's a time to really start saying to yourself that it's okay to actually have the pleasures back in your life that you want, have the energy back into your life, have the joy back in your life. And the moon is just going into Sagittarius, which is really a time of release, of reflection, calmness, all these kind of things. So it's a very good time. We just come out of a Scorpio energy time, and it's about just really you being you. This is really the main message I have for now. Just be yourself and just be the best you can be, and you will have a very good few weeks coming up. I will put some cards down next and just see what we need to look out for, what comes up, and go from there. Welcome back. Let's put a few cards down and just see to watch out for this full moon time, and if there's anything to really stand out for us to focus on. Let's see when it comes. Okay, interesting. So, as many of you will know, we got the Tower card here. The Tower card is really a lot of people avoid this card because it's a card of changes. It's a card of saying that things are not really working as they have been. It's time for everything to change and a new beginning. And in a way that's very good and very fitting, because we are now going into the summertime, where we are proper in the summertime, even though here in the UK it does really feel like summer. But it's about you really starting to look at what it is that is no longer working for you and leave that behind, because you have put a lot of work into the things that you want to do, but at the same time, a lot of the time, certain things have been holding you back, have been making you feel a certain way, and like something didn't work. And on some level, because that's how most of us humans work, we thought by keep trying, the outcome will be different in the end, and you will have the outcome you want. And what it did, it just kind of like stressed you a lot more than it needed to, and made you feel like you're not good enough at times, but you are, and that's an important thing. And the Tower card coming up now, and especially at this time of the year with the strawberry moon and everything, and the summer solstice, it's about saying, leave what no longer works behind and really start focusing on what does work and what it is you want. And this excuse me, the next two cards are all very much about you actually starting to be back in your own strength, in your own power, and you actually starting to look at what it is you want. For too long you have been looking at what other people want from you rather than what you want from other people. And yes, of course, certain things you have had certain ideas that you wanted, you have had certain wishes that you wanted, and you can't like being holding back at times. But it's about you really starting to look at where it is you want to be again. So this is actually a very good time to move forward, to really embrace the new you, the you that you have been working towards to, because you have actually done a lot of work on yourself, and it's about time you actually start seeing that and to start looking at what it is that actually makes you happy again. And it's also, this tells me that it's also quite an abundant time coming up. Now, when we're looking at abundance, we quite often look at financial abundance and everything, but abundance is more than just finance. It's the whole spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, and that's what we're looking at the moment. There's a lot coming in for you that is feeling good, that is feeling, it feels ripe for you to actually start enjoying it. It's that's the thing, we are in the strawberry moon energy coming into it, and that is really about your life being ripe to be enjoyed, and that's what you need to focus on. Start focusing on the things that, for one, you have control over, and two, that actually feel right for you. Because the thing is, you can't keep going and trying to kind of like please everyone and forget to please yourself. And that's not in a selfish way, that's not in a kind of like not caring about anyone else's way. It's just purely about you starting to say to yourself, if I want to be happy, I sometimes have to put myself first. And that's the key really for now. Let's see if anything else comes up. But so far, it hasn't come as a surprise. Okay. So, this also tells me here that we are getting some kind of, there's a new connection starting this year for some of us, especially this month. And I would say if you've been looking to find a new partner or to find someone very special, this is the month for you to actually find it, because it's here. It's the Ace of Cups. It's very much the new love energy coming in card for me. It's a card of saying your emotions are more in balance and you're feeling more validated for who you are and what you stand for. And also this card with it's very much about make sure that you have the balance that you want back in your life, that you make sure that what it is that you wanted, you go for. This is overall, I would say these next few weeks, it's all very much about you starting to be back in control of you. It's about you making sure that you have put a lot of the work in, you have put a lot of steps in place, a lot of stones were laid so that you can actually start creating the path you're walking on. And it's about time that you make sure that this is really now a you time. I said it a few times, this is important. If you don't get anything out of this reading other than that, the key for this week and the next week is about you. Put focus back on you. Make sure you actually validate and value your own feelings and make sure that you put them first and that you don't keep holding back because you feel that's what you should do or because that's how you're made to feel that's the right thing. Just put yourself first and yeah, like I said, not in the selfish way, just in a I need to be happy about myself. I need to really be my best friend. This is the time. This is what's coming up. Be your best friend. Let's put a few oracle cards down. I always like to mix things up a little bit towards the end to see if there's anything else standing out here that we need to be aware of. Interesting that comes up. Yeah, it's about, like this says, it's about patience. It's about letting things grow. It's about letting yourself grow into the person that you've been working towards to. So this feels a very good time. This feels a time of you reflecting, of you letting go of what no longer works, and really a time for you to start moving toward things. You have shown a lot of patience over the last few months, over the last few years. Now it's time for that patience to be rewarded. So it feels very promising. It feels very strong. And like I said, I leave you with that one line: focus on you these next few months, few weeks, however long, until you get to the point where you start loving you who you are. Put the focus back on you. Keep learning to love yourself again and be the person that you've always meant to be. I hope that helped a bit, and see you again next time. Thank you.